Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here with Antonelli Softball. Watching this Florida State Washington national championship game. We have a runner on first, the third inning. We have nobody out. Here's the pitch, and we have a runner stealing. She slides in the second, ball goes into center field on the wild throw, and she gets to third base. What I want to focus on in this video is the swing and the miss by the batter, right? So you can see here with that swing, that is an intentional swing and miss, right? She's not trying to hit that ball. It's not a hit and run that she fails on. It's not a normal swing that she just swings and misses on. But she is swinging and missing on purpose to protect the runner, okay? So certain teams will do this. But what I want to talk about is a couple of other ways that you can also protect the base stealer again. So let me show you this real quick again. So here it is, and there it is. She swings about 50%. She almost waits until the ball is basically in the catcher's mitt to swing. And the idea behind it is, well, it's going to be a strike. So if she takes it, it's going to be a strike anyways, correct? And so if I'm going to have a strike anyways, I might as well swing. While I'm swinging, one, the barrel could get in the vision of the catcher. Two, the catcher can't really step forward and get momentum as much as if you weren't swinging because, well, the barrel's coming through. So it forces them to stay back just a bit longer. And again, we're only probably talking about tenths of seconds here, but that can be the difference between an out and a safe call at second base, okay? And so again, does that cause the errant throw? I'm not sure. Maybe she does it anyways. But I do think as a catcher, it is a bit more difficult to throw a runner out when you have a hitter swinging, especially if they're swinging very late like this, because it does keep you back a bit. Okay? If you're the hitter and you decide to do this, make sure that you don't get in the way or impede the throw to second base. You don't want to be called out for interference. Now, there's other ways that you can do this. So again, this is one technique. Another way that you can do it is a bunt and shade. So basically, I don't have a video on that, but essentially what you would do is you would square to bunt right here. Okay? So you'd square to bunt, and you would keep the barrel of the bat there as long as possible, and then you would pull the barrel back just like you would if you were going to normally take the pitch, right? And when you pull it back, you want to try to shade basically you're going to put the bat right where the ball is, and you're going to pull it back and shade the view of the catcher to the ball, right? And so as the ball comes in again, fake the bunt, pull it back. Now, you have to make sure that you don't pull back. I try to show our hitters, I want to pull back right in the vision of the catcher, but you've got to be careful that you don't get, you don't over-exaggerate it and make any contact with the catcher. But essentially, we're doing the same thing when we bunt and shade. So, let's just pretend that she was in a bunting position here. I pull it back, and I'm just keeping the catcher back there. Right? The catcher cannot come forward, well, because my barrel's in the way. So I would pull it back, and then the catcher would come up and throw. Okay? So that's another way that you can do it. So there's the intentional swing and miss. There's the bunt and shade. Other things to think about. You can change the position of where you are in the box. Now, you also don't want to give this away. But I would recommend, if possible, to move as far back in the box as you can too. Because catchers, typically, good catchers especially, will move with hitters. So if the hitter's in the front of the box, they're going to scoot up. If the catcher's in the back of the box, or excuse me, if the hitter's in the back of the box, they're going to move back, right? So the relationship between where they are and where the hitter is, whoops, sorry about that, that relationship is typically always the same, right? So I move back, sorry, let's see if I can get this under control again. If I move back, the catcher moves back. If the catcher moves back, they're further away from second base, right? So I can do a combo of moving back in the box, intentionally swinging and missing. I can bunt and then shade the catcher. And so all solid ways to be able to slow the catcher down from getting up out of her stance, getting momentum going towards second base, and it should help your base runner and your base stealer. Okay, so if you have any other ways to protect the hitter, or excuse me, protect the runner, let me know. I'd be interested to hear. That's all we have. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.